Welcome to the latest edition of the Campaign Doctor, and the first one after a historic election in the US. Now, how do you really measure the success of an election campaign, both in the academic world and in the real world of political campaigns among political consultants? Usually, it's very simple. If you win the election, the campaign was great. If you lose the election, the campaign was not so good. Now, that's not necessarily the case. Maybe you win despite a mediocre campaign just because the circumstances were really beneficial to you. And vice versa, you may lose despite running a great campaign just because the circumstances are really difficult. So let's be careful with rushing to judgment. That said, I wrote a book a while ago, Beat the Incumbent, Proven Strategies and Tactics to Win Elections. And the basic hypothesis of the book is that an election with an incumbent is foremost a referendum on the incumbent. And we don't have an incumbent because he dropped out of the race, because he would have almost certainly lost that referendum. And even for the incumbent party candidate who took over, it was a very difficult setting. And I think there are two key numbers and measures here that really explain what has happened. More than 2/3 of Americans think that the country is headed in the wrong direction, and the majority of the voters disapprove of the job Joe Biden is doing. And I think these two were just really an albatross around the neck of Kamala Harris. Second, it's James Carville who said it. It's the economy, stupid, now and forever. And I've pointed out throughout this race how dangerous inflation is as an issue, because it's something that affects everybody. Everybody can feel it, even rich people. You see the pain in their face when they have to put the coins on the table. So I think it's just not to be underestimated how dramatic the impact is of inflation. And it doesn't help to argue it's better than in other countries. People don't live in other countries, and they can't buy groceries with democracy or with reproductive rights. Thanks for watching.